Have you ever wondered what would happen if the facility manager was neutered? What if the world was a bit more orange? What if I had a purpose in life? What if 914 was What's up guys, Stoob here.
How you doing?
So just recently, I had the awesome opportunity to play PEARS. Yes sir, we got into the big boy leagues, is what I would say if Northwood said I could play for free. But alas, I only have 25 subs, and I'm not considered the cool kid. So I just bought my way in. And boy, was this an experience. Now, let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, I'm just going to give 2 fair warnings. First off, not all of this content is going to be in 15.0, maybe 16.0, but even then, it might not even come to the game, which it should come to the game. I'll tell you later. Another fair warning is my footage is a bit laggy. Like, I barely just fixed the lag issue, so, yeah. Sorry if it looks a bit goofy, But either way, I battled through, and it was very fun. Now, let's talk about all the changes that happened in PEARS. First off, the guards are dead! Instead, we got more scientists, D-boys, and a new man that could be considered Zoolander's son. Part sexy, part merman. He's the containment officer, aka Jimmy Johnson Zoolander. Jimmy spawns in heavy with the rest of the SCPs, and Jimmy must escape back to Light, which good luck with that. Oh yeah, Light's good now. Unlike the primitive light containment that is in the base game, where it is a bloodbath for the first 5 minutes, this light allows us to explore a lot more, see new things. And is that the research supervisor card, aka the orange card? You see, the orange card is a lot more prevalent in PEARS. The reason is because Northwood wants to try out a way so that way we don't always rely on 914. Speaking of 914, let's go see it. How does it look?
Oh man. Oh god, oh man.
Oh no. Why is it fat? Oh boy. Oh, 914. You see, the inside room with the actual 914 is pretty cool. Swagger even. But the outside? Like, look at this. This needs to cut off some chunks, man. This is the only thing coming to 15.0. And seriously? We need it to be curved? Like, if you just shave off the bump there, then I think it'll be a lot better. Enough ranting. Let's get to the actual cool part of 914. You see, this 914 is a lot like Containment Breach. For those who don't know, Containment Breach's 914 is a lot more risky, a lot more fun, and a lot more cool. And Secret Lab took that to heart. They made it so you could basically only upgrade once or twice, maybe. So that way it encourages exploring the world. And that's pretty cool. Alright, let's explain keycards real quick, because keycards got overhauled. And yes, they already got overhauled in 14.1. But why not do it twice? You see, the keycards are like one of those pathway upgrade things where you upgrade your character and stuff. But with keycards, see, we got 3 different paths. SCP, guns, and let's get out of here gears. The gears are basically your exit cards. So, I'll talk about those later. The scientists start off with a regular scientist dot. It's only 1 dot instead of 2. You can then upgrade it to the research supervisor, and then the containment engineer, aka the one card you never really use. The next one is armories, where you get cool guns. And when you get an armory card and open an armory, you get an even cooler card called the Quartermaster card. Oh yeah, and then there's the janitor card. We don't know what to do with that card. I guess you can gamble to get an 05 card, but that's like a 5% chance. So, sorry buddy, you're even more useless than the base game. Anyways, it's time to temporarily leave Light, head up to the deep, dark, heavy. First, you may have noticed there are 3 elevator systems now. Gate A is cool, I guess. Gate B hurts my eyes, but it's still fun. And Gate D has some cool boxes to jump on. As we explore through heavy, we find entrance, but it is locked.
Open the door. Now, or I will end you.
There's a lockdown timer, that lasts for 7 minutes and 30 seconds. We must find a way to shut it down. After exploring and we look through Shy Guy's room or Larry's room, we find the facility manager card. But it's been neutered! Who has done such a thing? Anyways, we used the neutered facility manager to open up these switches. While I was searching for one of these switches, I heard this announcement.
Attention, all personnel. Security team has entered.
Hello.
Light containment zone. Proceed
Hey,
with
guys.
evacuation protocol.
Somehow
Facility guard.
returned.
Yep, the guards are back, but they're a bit different. You see, they spawn in a subzone called the Tran subzone. I call it the Thomas the Train Zone because there's a train in it. Guards are like mini spawnways of civilians. It's like a second chance for civilians who died. And just like how the opposite MTF waves are the Chaos Insurgency, we get sneaky little ninjas called Chaos Insurgency Infiltrators. And they're a sneaky bunch because they don't get an announcement. We flip all the switches, and bada bing, bada boom, we can get into entrance. I'll give a compliment to the devs. They make entrance feel a lot more alive, or really just abandoned. In a normal game, you're kinda used to seeing doors open because you figured, the guards were there. But with this entrance, it makes it feel like people were once here, but now they're dead. Dead like this GOC officer. And since I'm the lore man, according to the loreness of my videos, I'll attempt to explain the lore here. You see, entrance zone gets locked down, and everyone's like, oh no! Then all of a sudden, the imposter from Among Us, who by the way is an actual SCP, kills everyone. The reason why I'm saying this is because there's a vent in Gate A that shows a bunch of blood, which means the imposter drags someone to imposter them. Well, either way, there's a lot of good loot in entrance, like the containment engineer that opens up my boy, there's a car that opens up micro, and the legendary site director. I don't know why. I'm something familiar with this site director. I just can't put my finger on it. Anyways, we escape and get to surface. Hip hip hooray! And that's basically the rest of PEARS. Wait a minute. The medkit is speaking to me. What's it saying? Wait. No. No! 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 That's not the facility manager! That's the orange card! And I would have gotten away with it too! If it weren't you and the medcube! Well, that's PEARS. The rest of the game isn't too different, other than the fact that the MTF captain card also got neutered. But now you're probably wondering what my thoughts are. And my thoughts are, I loved it! I think it's a great step in the right direction to make the early game fun. I rate this 4.5 out of 5 neutered facility managers. I got to meet a lot of cool people on PEARS, including Hubert. Wow! That's me! Well, that's basically it. Thanks for watching the video. See ya, guys.